What's going on, guys? Everyone. This is a serious topic we need to discuss. This is the most serious topic by far that I've ever done. And you might be asking, Hayden, what could possibly be this serious, and why do you seem annoyed? I'm going to tell you right now. So, to those of you that were not aware, last night I did a live stream of Rainbow Six Siege, and before that I did some gameplays of Siege. And before the live stream, I was having a good time. I was having a lot of fun with Siege. Until last night, that completely destroyed everything. My love for Siege, my interest for Siege, and my motivation. Rainbow Six Siege has got to be the #1 most toxic community of all time. The players on there, they are annoying. They are horrendous and disgusting. Siege has the most racist, annoying, disrespectful players of all time. Rainbow Six Siege takes the #1 spot way up here up to the ceiling as the #1 worst video game of all time in my book. It used to be really, really good. Don't get me wrong, Siege used to be a lot of fun, but now it's not anymore. So #1 saying, your teammates, they never shut up. You cannot play a single match and concentrate. Your teammates would just blah, 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 blah every single time. And if you try and fire back or say anything, they would just keep on going. Another thing is, this is my biggest complaint ever. Blowing into the damn mic. Like, what is that? Like, whose idea was that in the first place? Is that a trend that I don't know about, that I'm not even aware of? Like, why would anyone have the audacity to blow into their damn mic where their entire teammates that it can hear it when they are concentrating? Like, why the hell do you have to blow into the damn mic? It just doesn't make any sense. The next one. There are extremely horrendous, racist players on that game. There are extremely racist players on that game. The players on that game are so racist. Now, I've seen a lot of racist people everywhere, but on Siege, it is the #1 spot right there. It takes the top of the cake right there, and I'm going to tell you why. There are a ton of racist people on Rainbow Six Siege. They would call you the N-word nonstop. They would call you the N-word nonstop. It is annoying as hell. Now, I never say anything when I'm someone that called me the N-word, because one, it doesn't really affect me at all, but it does get annoying the more they do it. And two, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth firing back at. Because if you just fire back at them, they're just gonna keep repeating the same word over and over and over again. Okay. we're going to stop talking about that topic now and move on to the next one that I think is another biggest issue. Number one, the constant swearing. Now, yeah, I'll say something. Yeah, I'll say something if I get extremely offended to that certain point right there. If I get extremely offended at that certain point, then I will drop the F-bomb. People would have to piss me off at the certain point, at that certain breaking point, it's gonna make me drop the F-bomb. I don't swear all that much. I do say damn it once in a while. I do say shit once in a while. But dropping the F-bomb, that is just unnecessary. That is not cool. I am dropping the F-bomb, so I'm cool, right? Yeah, no, Trent, you're not cool. Oh, come on, Hayden. No, you're not cool. Why? Because you're not. Dropping the F-bomb is not cool. 24/7. Dropping the F-bomb once, okay, it's not a big deal. But if you're just gonna drop the F-bomb in every single sentence, that is where it crosses the line, buddy. Oh, you're no fun. Well, I'm sorry if I'm not fun. So yeah, you get the idea from that. But yeah, the constant swearing is like unnecessary. Swearing, so saying the F word every second is not cool and not funny. Okay? Now, if you say the F-bomb a little bit, then it's not a big deal. But if you're just throwing insults and just swearing on top of your lungs like that, dropping the F-bomb in every single sentence, that is where it gets out of hand. That is where it crosses the line right there. Okay. What else is there? Oh yeah. This is also the biggest issue. When you're shooting at your enemy, walking in front of you when you're shooting. Siege players purposely do that. I don't know why. Because we are a team. We have to work together, but no, we are working against each other. And where are we getting in a player's way? No, when they are shooting. I don't get that. You are trying to play the game and get them a reward. Why the hell are you playing Siege if you're just like, oh my god, getting in people's way? Like that is the biggest gripe that a common Siege player would have. Why would anyone do that? Why, like, what purpose is that gonna serve? Like, it doesn't do anything good. It just gives you negative points. It causes a lot of problems. It is annoying. Getting in your way when you are shooting at your enemy, that is really annoying. So the next thing I want to talk about is the game in general. Now, I think I said enough about players. I think I said enough. So, we're not going to talk about players anymore, and we're going to move on to the game itself. Siege is just not fun anymore. It's just not a good game for what it is either. And the reason why is, one, And now, some of these are just some of my opinions, so keep that in mind. One, the lack of variety. In other words, the lack of game modes. Now, I gotta tell you, Team Deathmatch Anima Siege is a lot of fun. I do enjoy that, but it doesn't give you much. It doesn't give you a whole lot like ranked and unranked does. Team Deathmatch, I do enjoy that game mode, but it gets boring after a while. The lack of game modes, the lack of creativity. Oh my god, it's just very lackluster. They really need to add more game modes. There's no way that anyone is enjoying Siege playing the same game mode 24/7. That's just not that just can't be real. Okay. The next one is just I feel like, I don't know if it's me or not. I don't know if I'm the only one that had this problem ever since, but I notice when I shoot my gun, it sometimes, even when you're aiming at your enemy, you still miss. I don't know if that's just me or if other people are having that issue. But I noticed when I was shooting at an enemy, I was struggling to hit them. I would miss one entire clip of bullets and die. I don't know if that's just me. I think it is, but it just didn't felt right. I felt that something was off. So if anyone can answer that for me, it'll be appreciated. The next thing is some of the operators are just trash. There's no way that people play as these operators and they get good at them. Some of the operators that needs to go. We don't need all those operators in Siege at all. There's no way that anyone is having fun with most of these operators. So even though that we do have a lot of operators, I would say most of them are not good. Most of them are not good. The only ones that are good is Mute, Twitch, IQ, and a few other ones. I cannot memorize all the names, obviously, but those are the operators that are actually really good. But the majority of those characters are just trash. They're just terrible. Their weapons barely do any damage. I would have to say Ella. Ella is a good character, but her weapons are not that great. I tried to play as Ella several times, but her weapons are just not good. They barely do any damage. They barely do any damage at all, which is ridiculous. It's unfair. I feel like the operators are unbalanced in different ways that you can't even describe it. You can't even describe it specifically. You can't specify on the operators at all because they're just so unbalanced in different ways. And it's just the overall community is terrible. Ubisoft, we all know, is horrible. Nobody likes them at Ubisoft. It doesn't make any sense that they are a business. It doesn't make any sense that Ubisoft is a business at all anymore. They shouldn't even be a business anymore. The way I see it, they should just give up at this point because they make terrible games nowadays. Ubisoft, they used to be one of my best favorite gaming companies when I was younger, but now ever since they've been releasing terrible games, Assassin's Creed Valhalla has got to be the worst Assassin's Creed game I ever played. The combat in that game is terrible. Some of the I play some games by Ubisoft that I did like. I play the majority of the Assassin's Creed franchise, and I do like some of them. Assassin's Creed 3, I really like. Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag, I love that one. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, that is a really cool game. The combat in that game is meh, but Odyssey is really really good. I really like Assassin's Creed Odyssey. But yeah, the overall games are just not good anymore. The Tom Clancy games back then, they were the best. They were the best. We all know that. Assassin's Creed 1, 2, 3, 4, those are the best games. Those are the best. But up to Syndicate, Origins, those games were not good. The combat was ridiculous. And now they're making Assassin's Creed Mirage, and I'm not gonna even take my chance on that game. I'm not gonna even think about Assassin's Creed Mirage. I dug a little bit into that game. I did a little bit of research of that game, but like it just didn't even sound that good. Assassin's Creed is just a franchise that has been around long enough. We don't need any more Assassin's Creed games. If Assassin's Creed Mirage is actually a good game, I would be shocked. Because Ubisoft is just running out of ideas at this point. Like, how many Assassin's Creed games do we need? We don't need Mirage. Nobody asked for a new Assassin's Creed game. Nobody cares about a new one. We never asked for a new Assassin's Creed game. We never asked for a new character. Like, we have enough. And most of them, and like, the characters that are good is Ezio. And like, Ezio is like the number one best character. Is like the best character. Ezio is like the best character. Like, if Ezio is like the main playable character in an Assassin's Creed game, that game is gonna be good. Assassin's Creed 2, Revelations, and what's the game that I'm thinking of? Oh god, Assassin's Creed 2, Revelations. Oh man, oh no. Oh my god, what's the last one with Ezio? Oh my god, I don't remember. I do know that Assassin's Creed 2 and Revelations. I forgot the third one right now. If I am to end this video, it won't come to me, I bet. But yeah, Assassin's Creed went downhill after Valhalla. Valhalla is probably the worst Assassin's Creed game ever with the combat. With the combat, why? That's terrible. So Ubisoft and I'm a General is just a bad franchise. It's just a terrible franchise. It really is. There is no reason for Ubisoft to keep making games. There's no way that Assassin's Creed Mirage is gonna hit it's gonna hit top 10. There's just no way that it is. I can see Assassin's Creed Mirage on a release day and people play it and then they hate it. And then they say that this game is unfinished, it's not working, the combat's broken, there are glitches in this game, the enemies glitch through building it to where you can't even beat them and you have to redo the whole battle again. I can definitely picture players saying that. So that is basically my opinions on the company in a general. I don't really have anything else to say. And those are the reasons why I may never play a single game made by Ubisoft ever again all that much. I don't know. Depend on the game, I might. But any game that is by Ubisoft, 99% of the time, it is a garbage game. It is a terrible game. You and I both know, we all know that any game that is by Ubisoft, there is at least a high chance of that game being trash. We all know that. Nobody likes Ubisoft. Nobody wants it. Nobody wants any more Ubisoft stuff. We're done. We are done with that franchise. We are done with Assassin's Creed. We're just done. We're just fed up, okay? Nobody wants any more games from that company. So anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I hope this video helped you understand my personal thoughts and how I really feel about the company and their games in general. It's a shame. It is a shame that Ubisoft was such a good company back in the days, back in my younger days, but now it gone downhill because Ubisoft just doesn't care about their own community anymore. They just don't care about what happens at all anymore. They don't care if their games suck at all. They don't care anymore. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.